black business, I got a bag. Throw it to the gang, it's gon' boomerang back. The half by complexions.
Hi, it's been a minute. So today I am going to show you, wait 1 second. Make sure you go ahead and like, just do it already. Subscribe, just do it already. Hit your notification button, just do it already. And comment and let me know how y'all feel and everything. So it's been a really long time. It's been about a year since I've posted my last sewing video, and I'm back and we better, and I'm gonna keep this up because I said I am. So I'm trying to keep my word to myself and my word to y'all. I'm going to make today a long shirt. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go a long shirt or just go a whole entire maxi dress. We'll figure it out as we go. But I'll be making it out of Is It Black Owned, my shirt. I'm actually wearing it right now. Boom. I'm going to be making it out of this shirt, and I had not looked at the eye of the camera yet. I've been looking at myself this entire time. Y'all gonna have to get used to that because I tend to do that often. So yeah, I'm gonna make it out of a shirt, and I'm gonna show you how I extend it and do all the things, and it's gonna be really cute. I think I'm gonna actually maybe do like a little belt on it or something like that. We're gonna go through it all together, and I'm gonna show you exactly how it's gonna come out. And we're going to be using it's an airplane. It's gonna go past. Okay, so we're going to be using the serger. We're definitely going to be using the serger for this because you need a serger for that neckline so it comes out really nice. Maybe not. Do I want to use the serger? Because I know a lot of people actually don't have a serger. Most people don't have sergers. So I'll do everything on the sewing machine. I'll do everything on the sewing machine to keep it on like a beginner level for everyone. So of course you're gonna need pins, you're gonna need scissors. Get yourself a t-shirt. If you want to use this t-shirt, you can click the link inside of the bio to purchase this shirt. It says, Is It Black Owned? But this is going to be the shirt that we are using. They're actually on sale now for only $17. So you could go do that. I'm going to be explaining it as I go, but in reality, this process should really take all of like 30 minutes, to be honest. Oh, and get you some chalk. Get you some chalk. Chalk. You want to take your shirt, your t-shirt, you want to go ahead and fold it in half. So I'm gonna go and do a long shirt. That's what I'm gonna do. A long, like oversized tee. This fabric that I have is really, really pretty. I'll show you another color that I have of it just so I don't have to move that. It's really pretty. I can't necessarily tell you where to get it because I got it from my local fabric warehouse. But it's really, really, really stretchy. It has a 4-way stretch and it's like a knitting. Do you see that? It's really pretty. So I guess just get you something that you like. It has a really nice stretch. Okay. Fold it in half, put it on the edge. As always, you want to fold your material in half, right sides together. This is my salvage right here. Over here is my folded. This was just an extra piece left, and I don't waste no fabric, so I'm going to use this fabric. So I'm going to fold it in half. Give yourself about a half of an inch for the back. When you're putting it on the salvage, because we're doing the back piece right now, so you're going to put it on the salvage, but give yourself about a half an inch because that's what we're going to use as our seam allowance, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and mark. Now right here, You don't want to mark all the way up here because this is where the neckline is going to be. So you want to mark where the end of the neckline is. And we're going to put a mark right there. And you want to mark on this side. So we marked first on this end. Now we want to mark, no, we marked first on the back end. Now we want to mark on this side, right? So we're going to come right here. And again, we're not going to mark on the inside of the neckline. We're going to mark right where it hits. Right there where it hits, okay? I hope y'all can see that. I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to mark right in the middle of there. Oops. And I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to connect it. Okay. Gonna draw an outline. I'm gonna come about a 1/2 inch all the way around here. So the shoulder, I'm drawing a 1/2 inch up. When I get here, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it at the shoulder line right here. And then I want you to go ahead, straighten out that piece, and I want you to mark it right up under that armpit where that seam hits. And then we are going to fold it this way. And you don't just want to make a curve because patterns, armhole patterns, they're not just a C curve, even though it may look like it. It has a curve right up under here that allows you to have mobility as you are wearing it. So you want to take it and you can kind of see that there is a curve right there. It's almost like a J shape that it has. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it and run it down like this, coming out a 1/2 inch, because remember you want your seam allowance. And once I lift this up, you'll really be able to see what I did. And then we're gonna come down a 1/2 inch on this side. So I'm gonna bring the camera around so you can see exactly how we did that. Okay, so you can see it right here. We made the marking. We made the other marking right there. And we drew the, we made the marking in the middle and we connected it in the middle. I mean, oh God, Lord have mercy. And we connected the line. Then we came about a 1/2 inch on this shoulder. We came around. So see how it says you don't just want to make a, you want to make sure that you get all in that curve that's right there, following that line. Okay, and then just go your way down. And I'm gonna extend mine. You can extend yours as much as need be, but yeah, you see, to quick measure how long I want this. So how we're gonna measure is we're going to put the one right on the shoulder right there, and I'm just going to look down to see where I want it to stop. So I'm 4'11", okay, and 3/4. Don't forget my 3/4. I'm going to, I want it to come to my thigh, so I'm going to do 32 inches. For you it might be 40, you know, for you taller ones. But for me, it's child size. That's what it is. It's child size. I'm gonna measure at the shoulder. Before we move this, because I gotta go ahead and move this fabric up, and I don't want it to lose its loose how it's laying, I'm gonna go ahead and pin it down. And we could go ahead and actually move this whole thing. Okay, so 32 is right here. Now, since I want it to be 32 inches, I got to put in my hem allowance as well. So I'm gonna go 32 and a half. That should be fine. Bring this down. Run it across. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pin that, and we're gonna go ahead and cut it out.
Roll it up.
Once you have this is where it starts getting easy now, okay? Because you're just gonna use that, and that's gonna be your pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over for you so you can see better. You wanna take this, you wanna put that salvage, now we're on the fold, you wanna put that salvage on the fold. Now remember how we came out like half an inch for our seam allowance. We're on the fold, now we're in the front of the shirt, so we don't need no seam allowance. So we're gonna put that half an inch on the other side of that fold. Okay. For this, you honestly could do both of these on the fold, the front on the fold and the back on the fold, just like t-shirts are. I just did it this way because I didn't have enough fabric to do it on the to do both of pieces on the fold. So that's why I'm doing it with the salvage. Go ahead and take your shirt and just put it right there, remembering that you want to put that neckline where this neckline is, have it sitting on it like this, because you don't want to add the actual ribbing in there. So you can just put it on the edge and go ahead and mark down. Okay, you could do that. And then go ahead and mark right there. So you marked it right there. You want to mark it at the neckline. And then you just want to go ahead and take this from where you made those markings. You want to go ahead and take your shirt, pull that over, line up your markings, put your finger right here. Again, you're not putting it all the way on here. You want that neckline. And you're gonna flip it over and put that marking. Now it's key to not making sure that you're not marking it all the way up here, because then you're gonna wind up having a turtleneck. If you mark it up here and then you adding the collar again, it's gonna be sitting up here. So you wanna mark it right here so that when you add the neckline, it's flush around where you want it to be. Make sense? Makes sense, all right. So once we dotted the lines in the middle, we're gonna go ahead and connect. Okay. And we're just gonna go ahead and trace the rest of this. Okay. Lift that up, move it out the way. Get your pins. Now, what you could do is quick make a pattern out of this with some other fabric or some paper that you have, and make a pattern out of this so that you can always have it and not have to use your shirt anymore as a pattern. You don't have to do this process over again. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. All right, let me put you on game to something real quick that are easy mistakes, but you just don't want to do it. Okay, so right here, you see how it's kind of sharp? It's like, it's not necessarily straight. You don't want that. You don't want that curve that's right there. So be mindful of that. And go ahead and straighten this arm out, because it'll cause a bulk. It'll cause a bulking up right here, and you don't want that. So straighten that out where it needs to be straightened out. You really want it like a 90-degree angle, okay? So it'd be just little things that you want to be mindful of. The sleeve is not hard, but it's different. So what we're gonna do is, this is my fold right here. This is my salvage over here. And we're gonna do it like this. So in a regular sleeve pattern, the sleeve is completely open, so you don't have to fold it because the fabric is double. So once you put the completely open pattern on there, it's already cut out twice, you understand? But because the way we're doing the sleeve, we're gonna trace it out, and it's half state because we're using a shirt. To cut down on time and all the extra stuff, we're going to go ahead and double the fabric. So now you want to go ahead and take your shirt, okay, and you want to put this folded line, this top part that's right here, you want to put that on the fold, okay? Now you can extend it how long you want to extend it, whatever. I'm going to keep it the same t-shirt size because it's hot outside, okay? Okay, so we just pin that down. You want to go ahead and get your chalk. You want to move this over. Now, real quick, so you can understand how this is going to work. You see how this has a line? The line is not just like this on a shirt. this line has a curve. So it's almost like a really small S shape, okay? So it's coming like this and it's coming around. Now you want to follow that. All those little lines help with the mobility and the fitting of the shirt, so it's not just a box. So the same way the front and back pattern came like a J, the sleeve hole right here is designed to be able to fit inside of that J. So it's kind of like a J but backwards. And I'll show you. Okay, so you want to go ahead and mark. You folding it, and you want to fold it right at that seam line, and you want to go ahead and mark it. Now we're going to go to that bottom piece right at that seam line. Go ahead and mark it. Now I want you to take it, and as you're going, I want you to push out that seam line that's right there. Push that out and follow it where it's going. Okay? Follow it, follow it, follow it. You understand? And then go ahead and trace it. Bring that back over. Trace it. You're going to come out. The seam allowance on here is about 1 inch. So we want to bring this down about 1 inch. Okay? Go ahead and take the pins out now. Put those pins right back in because we're about to cut. And before we do that, we want to bring this out about 1/2 inch as well. Bring that arm line out about 1/2 inch. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and cut. Got your arms. And the very last thing that we have to cut out is the neckline. Now, I'm going to give you a cheat code. We're going to do all that extra stuff. I'm going to give you a cheat code. Okay, so I'm just taking 1/2 of the thing. I just disconnected the other piece. And I'm gonna go ahead and fold just that little piece in half. This is the cheat code right here. So I already have pre-cut. Necklines. This is my medium, this is my small. I'm gonna use the medium. Am I gonna use the medium? Yes, I'm gonna use the medium, okay? This is 2 by 6 1/4. So make a rectangle that is 2 by 6 1/4. That will be your medium neckline, okay? And actually, because this collar is a little bit bigger, I think I'm gonna go 6 1/2. Yeah, I'm gonna go 6 1/2 because what I use this for doesn't come down as low. It comes down more so like right here. So I'm gonna go 2 by 6 1/2. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the fold. This is my fold line. I'm gonna pin it down. And you can bring this in or bring it out however you feel you need to. However you feel you need to, depending on your size and your shirt. All right, and those are all the pieces that you're gonna need. Those are all the pieces that you will need. All right, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you go to part 2 to see how we're going to put all of this together. And yeah, come back. Bye.
Okay, let me take a minute to say black people are dope. Hey, look at how we rise from the lowest of lows. From a slave ship to the coldest of blows. Let me know if you got a black business, I got a